Good morning. My name is Mr. 2020. If you add that together, you get 40 plus an M and an R.
Hello.
That is Victoria.
Yeah.
She's coming back soon.
Yes.
All right.
Here.
All right. Today, there she goes.
Yes.
All right. It's going to be one of those days, everyone.
Hello.
Angela has joined
Hello,
the show. And Patty. Sheena.
Excuse me. And Jay. Brisket bowl.
That's true. Brisket in the bob. Patty is watching. She joins the show and then she's watching. That's fascinating.
Did you say joins or just did she say hi and then she watched?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Bob is watching as well. Brisket Bob. Today, this is episode 464. Battle in the Mind.
Oh no, that sounds like that thing that we used
right.
to exercise to.
Battle in the Mind. Right. So we're going to end that today. Episode 464. Cool. Join us live at the top of the hour, which is now top. Yasmin Maxwell.
Hello, Joe with an E. And
Joe
Rue,
with an
Yummy
E.
Yaz, Bruce Rube,
Oh
Doreen. They're all turning
You
up.
are just on fire,
Oh, I
Sally.
know. Hello,
Oh,
Anna.
Anna. And Mark Dockery is watching. Now here's the deal, guys, real quick. We'll mention this later as well. If you want in the live call on Sunday, you gotta go to that My Manifesting Group, the Live Call Club, whatever the hell I call it now on Facebook, and click on the link, right? Because half the spaces are gone already.
Really?
It's been up like 12 hours, so half are gone. They're gonna go quick.
Okay, cool.
So, and by the way, I love when people say, scarcity is something that you shouldn't do. No, it's called there are a limited amount of fucking spaces, right? We will not open a call to 5,000 people.
Well, we can't do that.
Yeah, you can't do it. Nobody get to talk, right?
So it's
a real thing. Like there's a real limited number of people. Arthur, welcome to the show.
And
Ann. All right. So while people are joining the show,
yes.
Shall we tell them where to go? God, you are beautiful today.
Maybe because I had a shower.
Oh, we like it when she's squeaky. There's no grits in them
Hello,
bits.
Marta.
All right. Angela with a halo. Hollow. Mahalo. That's right. Top of the morning.
Right. Top of the morning, Angela.
That's right. Devram is in the Pearl Week of Manifesting Mastery.
Oh, that is ace that
put up
week.
a great post this morning. You have to read it. Just you can tell exactly where he is. It's like nice.
Yeah.
Alice has joined the show, and Jeanette. So we tell them to go to where after the show.
FreeNeville.com.
That's right. If you're not on the 221 email list, get on the 221 email list. You get a daily email and lots of goodies. Meanwhile, back at the what?
French. Well, I don't know that it is, but anyway, go to manifestingmasterycourse.com.
That's right. Why?
Devram says she's loving it. That's
loving it.
I think
Devram's a guy.
Sorry about that, but you know what I mean.
So when the picture's that small.
Hello, Shannon.
Music and passion were always the fashion.
And Bruce.
And where do you go if you miss the show?
Go to feelitrealfun.com.
That's right. Almost 500 episodes now, guys. This is 464.
Barbara.
We're going to hit 500 anytime
Downtown
now.
with Barbara Brown.
Especially if we make up our own number system. Like we could be at 500 tomorrow.
What?
If we made up our own number system.
Oh, yes, I know. Hello, Pauline Hassan.
Pauline has welcomed Gargi to the show as well. All right. So, Victoria, shall we? We've got a massive.
Pamela Palmer.
Hi, Pam. You're going to hug Jerry for me? Who else can we send you to hug? Do you know my dad? That'd be good fun.
She rocks up and gives him a hug and he'll be killing. Whoa!
Whoa!
Must be the aftershave.
That's right. Yeah, and my dad hasn't shaved in decades. So,
no, I don't think he uses aftershave either.
Hey,
Cindy.
Not that I know.
Right.
Of course, it's been.
So what have we got today?
So we've got a massive reader email. We're going to break into some bits.
About Battle of the Mind.
Battle of the Mind.
Yeah.
We've got Neville Goddard quotes and some of things like you didn't do sucky affirmations to get stuck. Right? You imagine something is true, right? So, and it's true. So, and my 3 primary identities, we're going to send you to manifestingmax.com afterwards because it's a damn good program. Now, so Victoria, would you like to read your reader email?
Yes. Is this all one reader email?
So I've broken it into 6 parts.
Wow.
Hi from Zagreb, Gordana. Where is Zagreb? How cool.
What's Gordana?
Gordana says hi from Zagreb. Where is it? We want to know.
I'm assuming it's Eastern Bloc somewhere.
Well, it could be. I used to import shit from the Eastern Bloc. I mean, it was cool stuff. But that's another story. Miami. Okay. I used to import stuff from Miami, too.
Interesting. All right. So, the first part of the reader email is when you have this belief about yourself that is deep in you, like I'm not good enough, you experience things that make you feel more and more not good enough.
Okay, so we're going to start with noticing that's what we call an IU push from NLP land.
Yes.
Right? An IU push basically goes, well, you know what, Victoria, like when you wake up in the morning and your nards are a little itchy, right? She doesn't have nards. They don't get itchy, right? Okay, let's try again. Well, you know what it's like when you wake up in the morning and it's do-do-do-do, right? No, she doesn't know those things, right?
Right.
So anytime that's going on, there's a push, right?
Yeah.
So just notice that. By the way, it's important to notice that because that's how it's being imagined. Well, you know what it's like when you, right?
Yes.
So just notice this. Mm-hmm. So let us continue. So it started out with the...
She's from Croatia, just so you know.
Oh, Croatia.
Okay. Because this is a feeling that you keep having after every experience, you kind of make it stronger.
Oh my God. So because this is a feeling you have after every experience, you kind of make it stronger. Now let's notice some things. There are these experiences that are revealed by words that we call universals. Always, every, never, right? Almost always when people use those words, it tells me they're deleting all sorts of data. Right? So let's read this again.
Yes.
So because it's a feeling that you keep having, you push.
Yeah.
This is a feeling you keep having.
No, I don't.
Right? After every experience. Okay? No, you don't. You don't have it after every experience. That's impossible.
Yeah, it's like we were saying about noticing the cars. We want. If I wanted the Subaru Outback, that all I notice is suddenly the Subaru. So they're just eliminating everything else.
All this
data.
And
only
11:11.
Oh, I feel crap again.
I always look at the clock at 11:11. And
Yeah.
you look at it at 11:13 and at 2:45 and again crazy.
Gotcha.
So we got to notice these things because if you're only scanning for every experience, right? That's
crap.
That's crap. So, but here's a big part here. You kind of make it stronger. Okay?
Yeah.
No. That's like saying every time you take a bite of pizza, you make pizza stronger. Right? No. It's just, so you experienced something more than once. You can stop it all right now. Right? The more you drive your car, that doesn't make it stronger. Right? But if you pee in the gas tank and add some sugar, right? The car doesn't get stronger anymore. Right? So something changed. You put something new in the fuel thing. So, Victoria.
Brisket Bob says, and it's all caused by belief.
Right.
Number 3. Let's say you don't feel good enough to be loved by someone, and what you experience is either emotional rejection or unavailability when you attempt to be emotionally involved with someone.
Oh boy, now check this out. Ready?
So it's IU push the whole way through.
Another IU push, right?
Yeah.
So I don't feel good enough to be loved by someone. Okay? In other words, I'm imagining something. Right? Max says already this email's given too much attention to the problem. What do you fucking want? Right? Again, there's the question, right?
Yes.
That's always the question. What do you desire? So you don't feel good enough to be loved by someone. Sounds hypothetical, semi-specific.
But then all they're meeting is people that are attached or unavailable.
Absolutely. Versus, guys. Anyway, so
Good boy.
I don't feel good enough to be loved by someone. Gosh, see, if we make so a wrong solution for this is to imagine I am good enough to be loved by Victoria. Victoria loves me, right? No, don't do that, right? We'll get to some ways to actually solve this later. Okay, now here's the goodie, guys. Number 4, Victoria.
As you suggested. If affirmations do not work, how do you Nevillize feeling good enough? Instead of meditating and saying over and over again, I'm good enough, what can you do?
I have met no one, right? So I've been playing with this stuff for decades. And I've met no one that decided one day, I'm going to meditate and I'm going to do a mantra. Ready? I'm shit. I am not good enough. I don't deserve anything. Right? I can't meditate. Fuck. Right? No, I can't meditate. Right? I've never met anyone that does that. Right? On the other hand, every single person that I have met on planet Earth, what they assume to be true, what they imagine is true, determines what they quote-unquote believe, what they think, their thoughts, what they do, what happens around them. Right? I've found no exceptions, right? Yeah, and I've met a lot of people. I mean, like I fly around the world and end up BSing with the
digital marketer people.
No, the stewardesses and the stewards and stuff, whatever they are, the people that are on the plane. They're nice to me, right?
The ones that look after you.
Yeah, the ones that look after me, right? And they're all, it's never been like, you know what? No, not that at all. All right,
Okay,
so number five, I believe.
I think these beliefs create resistance when you try to feel it real. Imagine trying to manifest something and your mind is like, yeah, sure, you are a loser, or you will never be important. I know, sounds very harsh.
Oh my God. So the beliefs don't create resistance. Okay, there's a state that you're imagining from. By the way, so we're going to skip a tiny little bit, but we'll get back to this. Ready? Manifestingtothemax.com. Okay, I've got 3 primary states. We really dive into this in the course. Loving husband, loving puppy dad, and loving teacher, right?
Yeah.
They all have very different beliefs. Would you believe loving husband has no beliefs about puppies? Not one. 0. It's impossible. Loving husband has beliefs about relationships and Victoria and himself and roses are an investment, right? Yeah, even better than roses, those lily things. Yeah, lilies, right? Yeah. Get it?
Yeah.
So loving husband has a certain body of beliefs. Loving puppy dad does as well. Good boys, right? Loving teacher, right? So you get it?
Yeah.
So the beliefs don't resist anything, and they don't dictate the state. The state dictates the beliefs. So I've got 3 primary states: loving husband, loving teacher, loving puppy dad, all combined with one quality. You can learn more about that at manifestingtothemax.com. Crass commercial message, and just ace that, right? So
Can I ask, has this reader done Manifesting Mastery?
not a chance.
No, I didn't think so. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. And the last one was, no matter how much you try, you cannot get these deep beliefs out of your head, and your manifestations do not really work, because obviously you cannot feel it real when you have them blocking your way. I hope this makes sense.
Absolutely. Loving husband, by the way, has absolutely no belief system around global warming, the economy, politics, right? None, right? How could it?
Yes.
There's what's fun, right?
Yeah,
Hey,
do
Ed.
you want me to go and...
Just see what they're nuts about. All right. So, hi, Rue. Kathy. State dictates the beliefs. Yeah, so that's what's cool when you really get that, right? By the way, so I'm going to talk about beliefs. So here's this is good. So Neville says, our seed time is that moment in time when you and I react to anything in this world. It may be to an object, it may be to an individual, it may be to a bit of news that we have overheard. But the moment of reaction, that emotional response, is our attitude. Our attitudes are the seed times of life. And although we may not remember the seed time or the moment of response, nature never forgets when it suddenly appears in our world. Your reactions come from your state. Loving puppy mom took a walk, right? She didn't have to. If she was in a different state, by the way, if she was fully in Yogini state, she'd probably be getting ready.
I wouldn't be here.
You wouldn't be here, right?
Yeah, got you.
That's what's cool. Our state's influenced by feelings. When I say the word fuck, some people get upset with that, right? Watch the show.
I do.
Right. Yeah, that's what's fun.
I don't really get upset, but something rattles inside.
Something rattles inside her. Some people get upset. Oh, that guy can't possibly know what he's talking about because he eats meat and drinks scotch and smokes cigars and chases his lovely wife around the house. Victoria, yay! I will get you. Here I come. Right? It's true.
God.
Isn't it?
Yeah, some people are just arriving. They're
And if
what?
you're just arriving. So the state determines everything. That's what's cool, right? So some people have feelings about all that. It all depends on their state. Mary says that's my favorite word.
Which one? Oh, fuck.
we'll have to go out to dinner sometime. That'd be
Love
good fun.
the word, says Rue as well.
Love the word. Boom.
Okay.
Stop Abrahaming. That's
Abrahaming,
right.
yes.
That is the rightness.
He's just like, oh no. And Abdullah. Sorry, with the whiskey.
All right, so let's sort of head back in. You didn't do sucky affirmations to get stuck. You imagine something is true. You imagine something is true, and then you have belief systems around it. I mean, like, as a yogini, right? You probably have some beliefs, some reactions to the world, some...
You have some beliefs.
Absolutely.
I know my body moves so much easier in the garden and can just kick ass in the garden now.
Sure.
Without any pain the next day. So, and is that a belief? Well, yeah, it's a belief.
Could be. Well, you obviously believe that yoga is useful for you.
Yes.
And so on, and you actually enjoy it.
Yes.
Now, if you were a Pilates person...
Yeah.
Watch this. Pilates person.
No, I'm not a Pilates person. Actually, my sister told me yesterday she's got to do Pilates, and I was thinking, oh.
Yeah, the perfect exercise for her. Yeah. Good morning, Lisa. Welcome to the show.
Yeah.
Big love to you. So,
Babs.
Pam Palmer was here a little bit ago. Just.
Oh, they both know each other.
Yes.
Oh.
I know people that know each other.
And
this
Phoenix.
is great. Phoenix has joined the show. So, any questions, any comments, any thoughts? Did we cover everything, Victoria?
Well, the whole email was a bit like... You can see how that person is just totally caught up in a loop of never how the mind works.
I've got a belief about beliefs.
Yeah.
And my belief about beliefs is that I have to battle with them. Right? Yeah. There's a battle in my mind. I've got a belief about beliefs that has me battle against beliefs because the beliefs are in the way of my state.
Yeah.
Get it? Or you can move. Right. Hi, buddy.
Hello, Chris.
So, 3 core states, 1 core
Okay.
quality. That's one of the mind games.
Hey,
Hello.
Bubba. You're fired up today. Is it a full moon or something?
He's barking at birds. There's a good
He's
book.
on the prowl.
Barkingatbirds.com. All right, so that was good. We did the Neville Goddard quote. We talked about the
Did we?
push.
Oh, yeah, the seed time. Yeah.
And we said you didn't do sucky affirmations to get stuck.
So what's
By the
Joey
way,
got there?
thoughts on feel it real one time or all the time. I've heard Neville say to do feel it real one time, but he also says living in. Thoughts on its contradiction. There's absolutely no contradiction there. You only get pregnant once. You may do 490 sessions on something, or you may stay there for a long time till you move. But remember, Neville's brother, 2 years, sat in front of a building.
Yeah.
Every day he stopped, sat in it, saw the Goddard name on it, so on and so forth. Neville didn't leave the phone until he was convinced. A lot of people do a session, quote unquote, and they never get to that convinced part, right? So again, some cool stuff there. There's a really great article, More Than One Session. If you search More Than One Session, freeneville.com, you'll find that. But what's really cool with it, the important thing is, when you move, right, boom. By the way, Neville says the state in which you most constantly return to is your dwelling place. To me, that tells me something. The whole idea of, I did one session, and, no, do you keep returning to that place? I keep returning to loving husband.
And in that, Neville's acknowledging that we all get loopy. We all move out of our state.
You're going to get bumped.
But it's all that you constantly return to.
So, another crass commercial. We're doing a live call this Sunday. We're going to be doing for a bunch of these. So if you haven't gone on, go to that. I'll put a link up on my page here so you can find it if you're not a member yet. But we've got a little little mastermind group on Facebook, the Live Call Club. One of the things we're going to cover this Sunday that's Sunday USA time. And we're going to explore the war game dance model a little bit more. And what we see a lot of is war. I'm at war with my beliefs. My beliefs are at war with my state. And versus this is all a dance. If I enter the state of loving husband, I like it. If I get distracted and fall out of it, or drink way too much whiskey or something like that, I get to move back into it because I like it, right? Before we had puppies, we repeatedly, before we had puppies, we were loving puppy parents. We were looking at photos of this one puppy online for like 2 years. We became stalkers of this puppy online.
I don't know why, but there was
good
beautiful photos, weren't they?
Yeah, Kiko and Lily or something like that.
Japanese lady that
And it was just good fun because we look at the property and just imagine, right, if we have puppies, we've got to take care of these things to keep them safe.
Yeah.
And we'll see puppies on the street. Oh, that's a cute little puppy thing. Just pet the puppy, have some fun.
Yeah.
And that's why we got Emmett first and Bruce. They were both given to us.
Yeah.
And nobody knew we were planning on being puppy parents. It's just we imagined that to the point where it's like obvious who gets Emmett.
You want a puppy?
These two, right? Who gets Bruce? Oh, the two that have that first thing. Emmett! Right.
There
Anyway.
must be someone over on the empty block. Over
something.
Yeah.
Someone, something. All right, so that was good.
Hello,
Did
Ellie.
we cover that question?
Elio.
Did we hit that, do you think?
Sorry, who?
Hello, friends. Ellie.
Ellie. Okay.
Alrighty. So did we cover that question? I forget what the question was.
Yeah, I think.
All right.
And
Oh yeah, more than one.
because you went on to about the call.
Yep. By the way, Neville says if you stop imagining something as true, right, it ceases to exist in your world. So if I stopped imagining being a loving puppy dad, guess what happens? Bye-bye, see you.
Yeah.
Right? And people do that all the time. Stop imagining what you don't want, keep imagining what you do. Right? So it's a really, really good thing there. And join us in manifestingtothemax.com. Why? Because it's a fantastic course that we don't promote all that much.
Yeah. You don't actually.
No, I don't. And I should have made that 3 courses and just split it up
Yeah.
and charged a lot more money for it. But,
Yeah.
yep, that's one of
You
those
still
things.
do that now?
Yeah,
Quick, before anyone goes there.
Yeah, he's a bad man. He charges money.
How do you cause states in others?
How do you cause states of who?
Ask Brisket Bob.
No, who is the other? Shoot me an email on that. We'll do a completely different show on it. That would be good. By the way, if you're thinking cause others, that gets really weird and loopy, versus I know I'm a loving husband, right? So I go to the shops, and yeah, I've had this happen hundreds of times. You walk through the shop, and there's 2 types of women, right? There's the young lady, and you look at her and you go, you know what? She's going to make a really good wife someday. You can just tell she's going to be a good wife and mom. 18-year-old, 16-year-old, 23-year-old, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And then there's the other one. You look at the other one and you go, right, that's what we call a one-night stand or a weekender or a run like hell. Right?
Yeah.
And it's just obvious, the state they're living from. So it's not that they're doing something to me. It's just there's a state being lived from and so on and so forth.
Anne had a goody one, roughly, that when she goes to crappy old states, she the crappy old states bring things way quicker, almost like
There's a belief.
Yeah, this is way quicker than the good ones. I think that's sort of what she was saying.
Yep, but not true.
But I was wondering if the crappy state she was feeling more strongly and moving from that crappy state more easily, with less resistance or something, than the feel it real that she's trying to imagine. And so maybe that's why she's feeling that way.
Especially when you're starting out with something new, right? So if you've been been imagining being miserable or lonely or fat for a long time, that's an easy one for you. It's just as easy to imagine, fit, married, whatever you want. But people, what happens is they get stuck on, I've always been single, how do I imagine being married? Right? The formula, actually has so if you wanted to be married, right? So obviously you'd be looking forward to getting home, or your husband getting home at the end of the evening, or your neighbor going, you know what, you guys are just a great couple. Just imagine your neighbor. You guys are such a great couple. Just imagine your neighbor. You guys are just a great couple. Right? After a while, I mean, you bang, right? But you don't even have to know the guy, right? Or let's say you're married and you want the marriage to actually be nice, right? So instead of the neighbors going,
Instead of crap.
look, he's out in the garden again. He's hiding from her. Okay, he's got the whippersnapper. He's killing shit. Right? I wonder what issue he's working on today. Versus, look at that lovely couple in the garden. Look at those lovely 2 out in the garden. Okay, totally different thing. So always imagining what implies the wish fulfilled to move you into that state. Boom. There we go. And persistence, my only counter with persistence is surrender. There's some words, again, I don't like because of, they may have worked in the 70s when Neville said them.
Yeah.
But what I see now is persistence, let's be
Feels
Gary
like,
V, right?
yeah.
I love Gary, by the way. But it's like, yep, hustle, push, stay in the States, stay in the States, stay in the States. Yeah, I've got to stay in the state of loving husbands, got to stay in the state of loving husband. What's that tell you, right?
Yeah.
Versus, right, I get to surrender to, oh my God, the flower guy's there. I wonder if he's got them, right?
Yeah.
There's something I love when she doesn't go to the dog park with me. I get to surprise her once in a while. Loving husband misses her, right? But loving husband also likes going, I can stop at the flower guy. Right?
Yeah.
Get out cool.
Yeah.
Kevin is watching the show. All right.
Yeah.
Shall we go to the dog
Yeah, I
park?
think so. I think that was Ace.
I think that was Ace. So,
Yeah.
anything we missed, shoot us a PM and we can do that. Petty says use minimum effort. Effort creates the opposite of what you force. Yeah, that's right. I will be a loving husband. I am a loving puppy dad. Love you. What's it, brother up on the hill? I don't know. I don't know where he is. All right. Anyway, let's tell him, Victoria. Let's ask him the questions, tell him where to go, and let's go to the dog park.
What did you learn?
What'd you learn?
What'd you learn about you? You going to say it again?
Yep. What'd you learn about you?
And what was your best bit?
What was your best bit? And thank you guys for sharing the show yesterday. Had a couple show shares. That means heaps to us. We all know you share the monkey video. Why not share us too?
Okay.
Meanwhile, back at the French.
Back at the French. Go to freeneville.com.
That's right.
Join us in manifesting to the max. Is that what you said?
Yeah, let's do manifestingtothemax.com today because that fits in with this.
.com. Perfect.
Yep, manifestingtothemax.com. That's right.
And for the refunds, for the latecomers, and for people who want to watch it again, go to feelitrealfun.com.
feelitrealfun.com.
Cool.
And look on our timeline if you're not a member of the My Mastermind thing, Live Call Club, whatever the hell I call it now. Half the spots are gone for the live call on Sunday, right? And not kidding around. This is not fake scarcity to make you buy something. Now it's called we keep the group small, like we're keeping the live training in April, May small. Why? Because we want to actually give you attention.
Yeah.
That's it. That was good. All right.
I learned, good one, Rose, already putting up what they learned.
This is just great.
Yeah, that's what we want. Type it in.
Yep. Hit the share, smash the like. Love you guys.
See ya.
Where do we tell them? Yeah, tell them something.
feelitrealfun.com.
That's right.